Atticus Daily, Chapter 15, Braxton Manor. In dogged pursuit of clues to your mother's fate, you followed the breadcrumbs out of London to Braxton Manor, the estate of Lord Silas Bragg, owner of Arsenal Engines, and one of the rare few Cyclopes to ever have a lordship. Soon you will tie up the ends of this tale, whatever the outcome. Okay, the manor moves with a life of its own. I think it's not quite the same. I'll read it. The manor moves with a life of its own. Lord Braxton has pulled strings to divert hydroelectric power from the nearest dam, making it the first English house to be wholly lit by water-spun turbines. Hasty liaisons of gentlemen and escorts creep down the rose garden path every night. Lord Braxton's love of soirees unending. Also unending is Lord Braxton's desire to flaunt his status, with paper lanterns, bonfires, and even dirigibles gracing the manor's grounds and skies whenever special occasions unfold behind the manor's closed doors. No, I think it's the same, right? This place is an ode to wealth and to detachment from the harsh realities of London life. I think it might be the exact same. That's fine. Whatever. Oh, okay. Thanks to Tanner's generosity, I've got a bit of tin jingling in my pocket, though it's only a fraction of what I wanted the palladium. $5. Pounds. It's pounds. We're in England. What a mess this day has been. But Clara did apologize at least. She can't be all bad. In any case, Clara said she investigated the murders. I suppose I've done my part by telling her what I saw this morning. I don't imagine there's much else I can do about it either. Okay, task completed. The courtesan killer. Besides, I've got enough on my plate as is. May as well head for the manor. At least I'll be out of the rain. Okay, let's keep going. Atticus. Are you in or are you out? I'm in, shall we? Okay, sneak into the manor. Allow Annika and me to go on ahead. The three of us together are more likely to draw unwanted attention. When you arrive at the manor, take the side path around the back. We'll meet you at the kennels. Certainly feels like we're about to step into the lion's den. Okay. Let's go then. Ride to the manor. Is there anything else we can do around here that we can look at first? We can look at the fountain. Plenty of coins in there. We'll pick up the coins. Well, 1 shilling and 10 pence. Hard times can make one wish for better days. And a window. A light in the dark. One small symbol of hope in this rum rigmarole. Okay. Let's keep going then. We could ride to the manor. Or we could look around a little bit more first. Okay, we cannot go any further. Let's ride. I shouldn't overexert myself by walking all the way to the manor. This coach should prove useful. Let's take the coach then. 1 second. Sorry, just had to cough real quick. Okay, there's a bench. Hardly any wear and tear. Perhaps Lord Braxton seldom receives visitors outside of special occasions. There's the front garden. Nothing like some greenery to brighten up the landscape. A pool of shadows. Here's a decent enough place to perform my illusion. And now for my incantation. Yeah, sure. Sight from fire, hearing from ether, smell from the air, and taste from the water. Touch down to the earth in another form. Let's see how they like Atticus Daily human about town. Okay, there's the side path. I don't think we can do anything up there, right? Is that a dead end or is it just for like Otto and Teddy later? Or one of them, since they are separated at this point. Well, let's go down to the what's it called? The side path. There we go. Looks like there's a path here, cutting through the brambles. Let's take it. Whoa, who's this dandy that wandered out from the party? Wait a minute. It's Atticus. Didn't think you could fool us, did you? Before I can get a word in, my illusion wears off. Bloody crow, it really doesn't last long under scrutiny. Glad to see you made it. Still want to sneak inside? I'm ready as I'll ever be. Well, it's perfect timing. Lord Braxton has his black dog confined. English. Oh, okay, right. Right, I remember. Great. Would have made our job much trickier otherwise. The door is just ahead, Annika. The door is just ahead. Annika will lead the way. Not coming along? No offense, but as someone with an actual invitation, I'd rather see what sorts of hors d'oeuvres. Again, sorry for my pronunciation. Hors d'oeuvres? French. I tell you, French. It breaks my brain and my tongue. Are available inside. Good luck. Okay, let's. Okay, we walk automatically. Very good. Let's keep walking. Oh, he's on the ostrich here. Outside now. Some time must have passed. And down we go. A palpable chill creeps up your legs from the flagstone floor as you reluctantly examine your surroundings. The trail has led you to the manor basement. A few scattered lamps feebly contest the shadows encroaching from every corner. Not a sound from the party upstairs can be heard, only a steady dripping from an unseen pipe. The expected damp and mildew cloaks some other undefined scent that somehow suggests suffering. The way on is dimmer still, but perking up your ears, you detect the tiny sounds of another living presence somewhere ahead. Okay. Bottles of wine. Anything good in here? Looks like someone stashed away a whole party's worth of wine down here. Or one enterprising Minotaur's worth. Not now. I need to keep my head clear. That's fair. There's paintings. These might have been beautiful paintings, but the mold has got to them. There's a crucifix. I believe, yes, I'm certain I've been here before, in some childhood nightmare. Ah, we're on the right track. It's certainly grim enough down here. Ah, don't worry about it. Believe me, I've seen worse. Now that I've made it inside, I just need to find out where my mother is being held. Keep close, and if there's trouble, stay behind me. I can take care of myself. No doubt. Sure, no doubt. Let's be kind here. Listen, I think there's someone in the next room. Yeah, let's turn back for... Something's amiss down here. Don't want to leave this place till I know what I'm dealing with. Yeah, but I want to look at the dumbwaiter. Come on now. I'm not leaving. Oh my god. Okay. And who are you? Who is this oddball? Definitely something unwholesome about him. I don't like him. There's something off about his face. Ah yes, I see it. It's missing a fist in the middle. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna refill my my tea first. Don't want to spill it over my table while I'm reading. Good evening, Atticus Daly. 1 second. And this time it was a cough. Okay. I wasn't expecting any visitors until later, but my name is Eustace Fullyvall. Right, that guy, of course. And I'm sure no one cares what your name is, you cretin. We're not dropping in for tea. My, quite a violent temper you have. Like a little moped. We have the cure for that here if you're interested, Mr. Daly. Or shall I say Atticus? I advise you to stick to topics at hand, Fullyvall. I don't know if a beating would make you any uglier, but I don't mind finding out. Ha! Empty threats. You rustics amuse me to no end. I'll never understand why the upper crusters hate you so. Enough of your japes. I'm here to save my friend. My friends, where are they? Friends? Friends? Why, I haven't the slightest notion, mon petit chat de bouterie. my little cat of the gutter? Alley cat? Okay. Are they as vicious as you? Let's let Annika handle it. Bertram and Julie, your Mistress Molly had them kidnapped. I am sure that down here in this dungeon somewhere. That scamp Bertie and wee Julie Boo. Why didn't you say so? Delightful creatures and so resilient. But whatever do you want with them? I'm here to set them free, you idiot. Yes, all right. And why is that? They're my friends. Oh, you're infuriating. That was nicely done. There's a blade in her hand, and I never saw it appear. But anyone can procure an orphan child. I can hardly ride down Cable Street without trampling one. I still haven't heard a reason why I should surrender mine. Annika's right. It is him, the monster. And they've still got weeks of life in them yet. Maybe not little Julie Boo, though. I don't really see. Shut your gob. Is she gonna stab him? That sounds like it. Wait, what has she done? Bloody crow. She's a knee-high murderer. Honestly, this guy, fine, do it. Well deserved, no doubt. You're proving yourself quite a capable lass. Thanks, come on. I don't want Bertram and Julie to suffer in another minute. I don't feel bad for this guy. I don't care about the 5 hope. Bloody hell, has Pallor Mortis already set in? Or was he always that pale? There's a furnace. Smells like flesh got burned to a crisp in there lately. Turned to ashes even. Wonderful. Let's quickly take a look at the dumbwaiter. Oh, and also we didn't actually look at the crucifix. By the fates, this brings back memories of the orphanage. I should back away. Okay, fine. Okay. Writing tablet. Foolscap notebook full of chemical equations. Despite my usual intellectual prominence, I can't make heads or tails of this. A chalkboard. Whoever scribbled this was either onto something or trying to while away the hours underground. A machine. I'd wager this device somehow powers the manor above. Okay. Let's keep going. You go on ahead, Atticus. I need to take care of something. Alright, I suppose. Who is that? I swear Atticus, you arrived at last. Molly's well on the back foot now. Never seen her so flustered. Fullywall was under her control the whole time, which means I was lured here. Right into a trap of some sort. Ask about the patient transfer? You lured me here under false pretenses? Well, Miss Molly, fancy meeting you here. Let's ask about the patient transfer. Yes, I'm here. Someone arranged for a patient to be transferred to Braxton Manor from Benthel House. What do you know about it? What do I know about Silas's weird surgical treatments? Very little. Nothing, in fact. Then tell me what you're doing here. I was invited to the party, of course. Not so unusual, is it? As it turns out, I was able to collect my property from Fullywall, and since you came all this way, I decided to dissolve your debt to me. Everything as of now. She's sweating, trembling. Have I ever seen Molly sweat? Well, she should tremble. Finally, I have her alone, without any of her half-human thugs to protect her. I should be the one collecting a debt tonight. The blood debt. Look, Molly is a horrible person. She kills a lot of people. She does a lot of animal cruelty. She's just the worst. Screw you, Molly. Molly O'Malley, your shadow has darkened my days for years. You've exploited my weaknesses, used me, and trod me down for your own gain. I do not need my debts forgiven, for I intend to pay this. Instant and in full. No, Atticus, no, please. I insist. There we go. Screw you, Molly. You've had that coming. Okay, I don't know if I said it or just thought it, that if I get the chance to get rid of her, I would. I don't know if I said it out loud or if I just thought it, but, well, the time was now. A prisoner shackled to the wall. What a chamber of horrors this place is. Good sir, I'm not here to harm you. Might I ask your name? It's Sykes, but you should back away. Crows on the cross, he's a bloody werewolf. Luckily only partially transformed. But I see why there are chains around his wrists. Check in with the werewolf. You there, fellow. How are you feeling? Are you like to bite me if I set you free? No, too weak, even if I wanted to. Dangerous sort of playmate, a werewolf. Compassion is a virtue, but it only serves the living. I have no doubt he's a victim of one sort or another, brought here for torturous blood sport. Likely for the amusement of well-heeled sporting gents, the type of clientele one would see at the party upstairs. I guess Jamie tracked him down and got him here. Right, let's get you unchained. Thank you. They'd sure enough have killed me, or let me transform and attack someone. Go and Godspeed. Plus 10 hope. Wonderful stuff. Let's inspect the body of Molly. Well, that's that. An end to an era. Just goes to show you can't outrun your misdeeds forever. The East End is ready for a new crime kingpin, or queen for that matter. You can't outrun your misdeeds forever. I wonder when I'll pay up for mine. We'll see about that. Eventually, maybe. Okay. Nothing else around here? Let's return. Oh, there's the orphans. She's unlocked it. Very good. So this is where Annika ran off to. Ah, Annika. Glad to see you safe and sound. Yes, and thank you so much. Not sure I could have done it on my own. How'd you get the door open? Seems she didn't need much help from me after all. Fullywall, of course, snatched the keys off the old codger's belt before I tossed him in the acid. Quick as an alley cat. I ought to pay more attention, I suppose. If I'm not mistaken, these two younglings must be the O'Brien siblings. Oh, I can't put us down that easy, though some have tried. And thank goodness you're still with us. What about you, Atticus? Do you need our help now? Both brave and considerate, some of the bravest flowers bloom in London's alleyways. Let's get some more information. More information never hurts. Can you tell me anything about this place, Bert? Who was holding you captive? Old Fullywall was in charge down here. Mad as a badger in a trap, that one. But it sounds like Annika's done him in already. Let's offer the teddy bear. Well, I picked this up a while ago. Perhaps you'd like it more than me. I can't believe you found it. I left it down sewer ages ago when me and Annika were hiding out from that cursed landsman. Is there anyone else here? Yes, sir. Now that you ask, there's some great hairy fellow that they hauled into one of the other cells. They had a bit of a fight to do it too. Not sure you'd want to meet him, even with the bars and all. Thought I heard growling earlier. I hope it was my imagination. Now, what did Fullywall want with you? He kept injecting me with some stinky juice. Told me it was for science. It looked like blood to me, which is really gross, but it sure did something, I'm telling you. He started hollering and laughing and jumping around. Yeah, first time I got the jab, all me scrapes and bruises disappeared, and I wish those stockhounds would come back. I'd have beaten them bad. Fullywall was too smart to open the cage then. How exactly did you two end up here? 2 stockhounds did it, sir. Begged us on the way to Sacred Heart. They was big too, biggest I ever saw. Nah, they weren't nothing special. One of them had metal hands. That was bold, snatching 2 orphans by daylight. Bowler playing dumb These two were the brightest of flames, if I'm any judge. So Julie and me was walking home, her from the textile mill, and me from doing odd jobs around town, and they jumped us. They were hiding behind a hedge. I got knocked down, but popped right back up and said, if you's taken Julie, I'm going too. Camaraderie at its finest. They tied our hands and feet and tossed us into a grain sack, and then they took us away on a handcart. It hurt a lot. Yeah, it did. So that's that. Now here we are. Something is off about that story, but I can't put my finger on it. Let's question it. Wait a minute. That story doesn't sound right. It's what happened. Cross my heart. Okay, 94, please. There we go. I asked around the orphanage. They said the two of you were kidnapped from the dorms in the middle of the night. Oh, you gotta believe. Us or the sisters. All they do is lie. Yeah, remember when Sister Susanna said she was giving me a great cake for my birthday? You'd have thought you'd have thought the way she talked it up, it was to be a croquembouche. Croquembouche? I don't know how to pronounce it, sorry. A French dessert consisting of a cone of another word. Like explaining a word I don't know with another word I don't know. Great. Pastry puffs bound with caramel. Sounds delicious. But it was barely a Victoria sponge. A sponge cake with jam in between the two layers. Wow, these kids really know their patisserie. I'm getting hungry. Let's move past the pastry talk. I seem to recall a different story about them being napped from their beds in the night, but it's not worth arguing about. Okay, let's curtail it. Right, best hurry along. Will you be okay getting them out of here on your own, Annika? I can take care of myself now and Julie. But thanks and all for helping out. Don't want to sound ungrateful. You needn't worry about us. The three of us together are 3 times dangerous. See you later, Atticus. We'd best get going. Offer to let the orphans live with us? I don't know if our living situation allows for that. We have like 1 room. We can offer it. They can say no if they don't want. Look, I've been at the Sacred Heart and I've been out on the street. It's not an easy life either way. I was thinking I've got some extra room in my place and I could maybe put in some adoption papers, make it official. Oh? What's it like there? Did their eyes light up just now? Am I really doing this? Am I ready to adopt these children? Let's tell them about it. It's just a little hole in the wall over a shop on Tenter Street. It's not much, but it's somewhere to hang your hats out of the rain. I might have to sweep and dust a bit and get a few cots. And there's a hole in the corner I should probably patch up, but yes, I can do this. Help someone else for a change. I might not be a replacement for their real parents, but I will be as much of a father as I can be. That sounds awful. I'm sure we can do better. Ah well. Thanks anyways, Atticus. See if you can get some fresh air soon. We've been down in this basement a while. Okay, perhaps I will. Stay safe and sound. Ah well, that's fine. Ungrateful scallywags. That's alright. The Garret is already close quarters, even for a single Minotaur. Yeah, I thought so. It was a bit, you know, not very roomy. Can we get in here somehow? This is not unlockable, so I doubt our mother's down here. You're still in the acid. Good. Stay there. The dumbwaiter. The dumbwaiter delivers victuals between floors and perhaps materials of a certain sensitivity. Food or provisions. Okay, makes sense. I suppose. Let's take a look at the journal. Okay. A lot is crossed off the list. Old Throne is gonna happen over time. The Gin Collector is gonna happen over time. I don't know if we're done with it, if we missed something, whatever. Reconcile your past. Somewhere on the premises, I'm sure of it. I just need to find out where. Okay. I'll do the rounds just one more time just to make sure I didn't miss anything. And then we'll leave. But I doubt it's down here. Like, we've been here. Let's just quickly trample over Molly one last time. just for good measure. There you go. Take that. Okay, nothing in here. So let us leave, go upstairs, see if anyone in the party has any information on that. Okay, let's go back to the gardens. I suppose I've done all that I can down here. Let's leave the basement. Is that end of chapter? The truth is rarely pure and never simple. Oscar Wilde. Okay.